Hello, Violet.
Hello.
Okay, I'm here with Violet, end of his first day of IEM. Okay, so before we get into your group, I actually want to start off with what your experience of Heart of the Swarm is. So, you're in Korea recently. How much have you been practicing Heart of the Swarm? Because some players have only just switched over.
Right. I moved to Azubu House February, and then same time I'm starting practice Heart of the Swarm because I don't have any. Well, I also have a IPL. I got invited from IPL, so I have to practice in Wings of Liberty. But that time, Zubu have a GSTL in Korea, so I'm practicing a lot GSTL, and yeah, that's why I'm practicing a lot Shadow Swarm, and then I almost playing like 300 or 400 game already.
Oh, okay. And how is it going for you in practice?
I just playing a lot of ladder, and I playing a lot practice with Zubu teammates. They are actually really good at Haro Swarm right now, so I'm practicing a lot with them, and yeah, that's it.
Well, if you were practicing a lot with your teammates, some pros have complained that Protoss is too strong in Heart of the Swarm. Did you notice this from playing your teammates?
Well, it's just really strong, and I lost a lot against my Azubu teammates because they are really good. They know how to use Heart of the Swarm unit. It's like, example, Protoss is if you keep staying and making Proto Cannon and making Tempest and High Templar, you just win. It's like Wings of Liberty Jerk. You made a Spine color and just make it investor and sitting whole time until Brood Road and then go pushing like that. But now Protoss just sitting like that, and then they win. And those teammates already know, and they did, and then it's really hard. That's why everybody's saying the Protoss are really strong. Also, if Protoss doing like all in, the little Mother's Core, I don't know its name, but the round one, like making slow one, the skill is really strong. It's like it doesn't make any sense, because it's really slow. I have lots of speed upgrade juggling on crit spread, but when the inside the round, I really slow, so I can't any micro, and yeah, there's some skill. Azubu teammates had it, and that's why people say the Protoss is too strong.
In Korea, is everyone playing Heart of the Swarm now, or for example, were all the Casper teams playing? Because I know some people had some tournaments. How many people do you think were playing?
Almost Korean playing Heart of the Swarm, I'm sure, but only Pro League doing Rings of Liberty until round 3. So they are just keep playing Rings of Liberty, I think, but after Heart of the Swarm come up, I'm sure everybody switching Heart of the Swarm because no reason for playing Wings of Liberty now because all the tournament is going to be with Heart of the Swarm.
Okay, so before you actually played today's games, were you at all concerned about switching to Heart of the Swarm because you'd actually had a really good run towards the end of Wings of Liberty? You came second in these 2 big tournaments, so you were like a top player. Were you worried at all that if you switched to Heart of the Swarm, then level might go down or other people would be better? What did you think?
Of course I did. I was pretty afraid or pretty scared because some Korean player already know how to use, how to play against Jerk. Like I just explained before, how to use Tempest, how to use, but also Terran players know how to use Medibug really well, and then, they're really fast, right? Also the Widow Mine, and they're faster Reaper, Scout, playing like that. They are really good, so I'm fuck, because Wings of Liberty is much comfortable, but Heart of the Swarm, lots of stuff I have to think, and not enough time for practicing, so I'm really worried about it, but for other side, I practice a lot, so I have a confidence too, it's 50-50, so I'm okay, and today I got first place in my group, so I just more get confidence, so it's now I'm for almost 80%, yeah.
As you said, you came first place, you won all your games. I was saying before, you had those 2 big second places at the end of Wings of Liberty. Do you feel as though you're the player who's going to win this tournament? Do you have this sense? Do you feel as strong as you were at the end of Wings of Liberty?
Yeah, Well, I'm much more comfortable with Wings of Liberty because Infest is too strong. Now I know. Before I'm like,
Okay.
well, people like saying Infest is too strong. It's like,
Now it convinced
well,
you.
yeah. Well, but now Infestor get harder nerf, right? So I'm using Infestor and I'm like, Jesus, like Wings of Liberty, Infestor really was a great. And now if I'm playing Wings of Liberty, I never lose, I guess. But Heart Swarm, I must use like some new unit, like some horse or Viper for winning. Yeah, so I'm not that comfortable like Wings of Liberty.
When I saw your group, like who you would play against, I thought you had one of the most even groups, like no huge favorites, no people who were definitely going to lose all their games. Like there were a lot of even names. Did you have a similar feeling?
When I saw the group, my group, I'm like, well, it's not bad. I was thinking about that because, of course, I was like doing Wings of Liberty. I thought Wings of Liberty,
Okay.
so I'm like, well, not that bad. But now they just switched it, so I'm like, I was really worried about it because Sting are really good because I already play some leather game against him in Korea, and he's really good. So I'm like, I have a lot to think about it, and yeah, I'm not that. And then look at the other group too. Group AB was a harder group too, but it's also a hard swamp. So I guess, well, Protoss will make it. But yesterday I just hear the result. So each group, one jerk gonna pass the group. So I'm like really surprising.
Okay. One of the people you played was Snoot. Snooter. He finished the year really strong because he won Home Story Cup and impressed a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then he did quite badly at this last IEM and he didn't get out of the group here. What do you think of his level at the moment?
I think yes, he's a really good player actually, and then he win the Home Story Cup and like score like he just dominates Symbol like 4-0, and I'm like really surprising. And he just joined the Team Liquid and he practicing a lot, he stream a lot, so I'm sure he's still a really good player. But he got IEM like really late last night. So I think his condition is not like perfect. That's why he got the better result. But well, he's still good player, and I play against him today. I get it. Against him it was the best, the hardest match today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who else gave you a tough run today? Because on the score sheet it looks easy, like well, Violet won every game, but who else was tough?
Especially ZBZ, because ZBZ is now is kind of really same style like whole game, because muralistic, banning. Yeah, so it's not hard, but it's just stress. I have the last thing to do. So ZBZ is hard. I was thinking ZBZ will be hard. Yeah, actually it's really hard. And against Sting, yeah, it was really hard too. I barely won. Yeah, as last game against Sting, I almost lose it because Sting always a heading worker than me.
Oh, okay.
So it seems like I'm gonna lose, but I'm just focusing more on the game. So I knew how to fight with Widow Mine Bionic. So I'm trying to control, and then actually it's work. So I beat him. Yeah.
On paper, when people look at all of the names in the tournament, they will still be thinking of how those players were in Wings of Liberty. They won't know how good these players are and how the Swarm yet. So when people see MVP's name, they'll think, oh, the guy who won 4 GSLs, he's the best player ever. Do you think in Heart of the Swarm, he is still like the favorite to win the tournament?
Well, he have a good career, so he could be. He have a potential, but we don't know because who player practice a lot. Who player like have a like special thing like good strategy? We don't know yet with Hearthstone. But Wings of Liberty, we are think about it. But Hearthstone, we don't know yet. Yeah,
How strong do you feel Terran is though in Heart of the Swarm? Is it strong?
Well, the Reaper gonna super get buff. Is really annoying to whole race, and it's really useful. And the Widow Mine also, if you didn't watch the like 1 second, Widow Mine just kill your everything. So that's why I have more focus. I need to more focus on the against Terran, and also Helvet is a get nerf, but I mean only 2 can ride 2 on Medivac, but it's still strong. And the mechanic when Terran doing mech, is get much stronger now because Thor got nerfed, got the like new weapon, and so yeah, and then the what name Raven also really useful now. Yeah, that's why everybody say Terran also really strong. But now like all the players don't know how to exactly use and the strategy, but lately if they exactly knew and like a lot of strategy is coming, they will doing really good, I think. But I just know well Jerk because I just practicing a lot.
Since you won and you're now automatically in the top 8 because you go to the quarterfinals now, I think you have all of tomorrow off. You don't have any games.
Yeah.
So which will you do? Will you just practice Heart of the Swarm to get more in practice, or will you like study who your possible opponents might be and just think about that one guy in the bracket? What do you think your strategy going forwards will be in that sense?
Yeah, I just explained that because we don't know who Jerk, who Protoss, like I said, who play against Jerk might have a like really good strategy and really good like smart things. So I'm not practicing tomorrow. I'm just watching a lot of game and then getting run from players how to use the unit and how it was working. Yeah, that's my plan then.
Who is the most impressive player you've seen at this tournament in Heart of the Swarm? Who did you think was really, really good in Heart of the Swarm?
I just got here like last night lately, so I didn't watch it until Group B. So I don't know, but I know Tielo practicing a lot in Korea later. So and he doing something special, like some smart things. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for tomorrow.
Okay. Do you have a final message for your fans?
Yeah, it's a kind of really long time interview. Long time interview. Like last interview was a few months ago, I think. So really nice to meet you again, you guys, and thanks for watching this video. And please keep cheering me on IEM because I feel really confident this tournament, so I can win this tournament. I'm really confident. So please keep cheering me, and thanks for Azuba sending me here and supporting me. I want to say thank you to Razor.
Thank you.